So lying on your back, you want your feet on the floor, knees bent, pillow underneath your head, and your balls need to be on top of your pillow. So you're just going to rest your head on top of the balls for the first bit. It's better if you use a pillow because they don't roll about so much. Okay, so when you're ready, take a deep breath in. Tense your tummy, engage the core, and then we're just going to do some pelvic tilt. So tilting the pelvis, pressing the small of your back into the floor, breathing out to tilt, breathing in to release. So you want to just relax your shoulders and your neck. Just let your head sink into the balls. Last 4. Last 3. Remember to breathe. Last 1. And relax. Okay, bringing one knee at a time into the chest now. Just warming up the hips. So alternating, so you've always got one foot on the floor. So again, just practice your breathing. Always breathing with the movement. So it's a breath in on one movement and a breath out on the other. So again, try and keep your shoulders relaxed. Last 2. And rest. Okay, get feet together now, and then we're going to just drop the right knee out to the side. So breathe in, and then tense, and just drop the right knee to the side, bring it back to the center. Change sides. So we're just going to alternate right and left, keeping the core engaged and keeping the breathing going. Perfect. Okay, we're going to straighten out the right leg now, flex the foot, and then slowly lift that leg towards the ceiling. Lower it down and slide it back. Change sides, straighten the left leg, flex the foot, lift that left leg, keep it straight, lower it down and slide the heel back. Change sides, right leg straight, lift, lower and slide. Left leg now, slide, lift, lower and slide it back. 2 more on each leg. Right leg slide, lift, keep the foot flexed, lower, slide it back. Change legs, left leg, slide, lift it up, lower it down, slide it back. Last 2, slide, lift, lower and slide back. And then last one on the left, slide, lift, lower and rest. Okay, we're going to go side to side with the knees now. Breathe in, tighten, and then both knees are going to go to the right and then to the left. So try and keep your core engaged, and then we're going to add in some arms now. Take the arms above the chest, and then you're going to take the arms in the opposite direction and just gently turn your head as well. So you're just giving yourself a little head massage and ruining your hair at the same time. I hope no one's been to the hairdressers. Oh, I've lost my balls. Has anybody lost their balls? Okay, we're going to remove the balls from under the head now. I want you to put them underneath your shoulders. So the place where we normally start, between the shoulder blade and the spine. So try and get them level. Okay, it's better to do one at a time. So if you feel that your head is tilting back too much, you can put another pillow underneath your head if you feel more comfortable. Okay, so let's start by just raising the arms over the head, nice and gently. So we're going to try and touch the floor behind your head if you can, if it's not too painful. So mobilizing the shoulders, raising them up, touching the floor and bringing them back down. Well done. Okay, let's do 4 more of those. So you're still breathing, always practice your breathing. Breathe out on the lift, breathe in on the lower. Okay, last 2. And then I want you to hold your arms back now with your palms facing the ceiling and just do some little pulses with the arms. And just feel the balls pressing into the top of your back. Okay, just relax the arms down now. Let your body now just sink into the balls. Just try and relax everything. Still thinking about the breath. And then we're going to just bring the arms above the chest and slowly take them from side to side. So just the arms, keep the feet on the floor and the knees bent. So we're just going from side to side. Turning the head as well if you can. I was just thinking, you're not allowed to go to the hairdressers at the moment, are you? Okay, last two. And then just relaxing the arms down by your sides now. Palms down, bring your heels close to your bum, and we're going to lift the bottom off the floor now. Breathe in. Tense, engage, and then just lifting your hips up and down off the floor. So remember to curl up one vertebra at a time. Squeezing your pelvic floor muscles as well. Lifting, breathing out, and breathing in to curl back down. Just try and make sure your chin stays tucked under. I know it's difficult with the balls under your shoulders. Just try to lengthen your neck the whole time. Okay, we're going to add in the arms with this now. So as you tilt, lift your arms over your head. As you roll down, bring the arms down to the side. And again. So just keep going up and down with the breath, breathing out and breathing in to curl down. Last three. Last two. And then one more. Now I want you to keep your hips lifted, arms above the chest, and take your head and arms from side to side. So you're squeezing the muscles in your bottom and your hamstrings, keeping the hips up as high as you can whilst just moving the arms from right to left. Keep squeezing a little bit higher if you can. And then slowly curl the spine back down and relax. Now we're going to move the balls down now, so you need to put them underneath the bottom of your rib cage, where your rib cage ends. Okay, make sure that they're level. If you ever feel that the balls are uncomfortable, just move them about so that they feel comfortable. Okay, you don't have to keep them in the same position. So you've still got your pillow underneath your head, and then we're going to just curl head and shoulders off the floor now. So hands behind the head, take a breath, tense, engage, and then tucking the chin under, curling up, not too high, and curling down. So again, lifting one vertebra at a time. So we're not lifting all the way up to begin with. Just breath out on the lift. Last three. Last one. And relax the head down now. So we're going to rotate now. So we're going to take the right shoulder towards the left side. So we're going to do it all on the right, and then we'll change and do it on the left. Okay, so resting your head in your hands, take a breath. Tense, engage, and then slowly curl up to the opposite side. So same again, breathe out, lift, breathe in, curl down. So we're just going to do 8 of these. We've got 5 more to go. Last 3, should be starting to feel it now. Last 2. And 1 more. Remember, if you can't do them all, you can rest whenever you need to. Relax the head back down. Okay, so re-engage, breathe in, tense, and then we're going to lift the left shoulder now. So the opposite side, without pulling on your head or your neck. Breathing out on the lift. Breathing in as you curl back down. So 4 more left. Last 3. Last 2. And 1 more. And relax. Okay, just make sure your balls are still in the right position. Just adjust them if you need to. So we're going to come up into tabletop now. So starting with your knees bent. Usually you've got your calves on the pretend table. Okay? And then we're going to do a pelvic tilt and see how high you can lift your legs and try and straighten them. Okay, so tuck your chin under, breathe in. Tense, engage, and then lift, straighten the legs, and curl back down into tabletop. Again, push up, straighten the legs, bring it down, back into tabletop. Again, lift, straighten, bend, curl down. Lift, straighten, bend, curl down. Well done. 4 more. Lift, straighten, bend, and down. Last 3. Lift, straighten, squeeze, bend, and lower. Last 2. So point your toes, squeeze the muscles in your legs, and rest. 1 more. Lift, straighten, bend, and relax. Okay, stretch out your legs now and straight, and just make yourself as long as you can. Extending the body, stretching everything. And bring it back down. So back into tabletop, and we're going to curl the head off the floor and the shoulders and try and lift the bottom as well. So you're curling into a little ball. If you want to move your pillow, you can if it's getting in the way. Rest your head in your hands instead. So when you're ready, breathe in, tense, engage, and then try and get your elbows to touch your knees, and then extend your legs straight. Okay, so curl up, touch the elbows on the knees, extend the legs straight. And again, curl up, extend, squeeze the muscles in the legs. Perfect. 4 more. Nice and slow. Should be feeling it now. Last 2. Last 1. Squeeze, bend the knees, and then stretch out again. Nice and long. Just keep your breathing going. And bring the arms down. So we're going to move the balls down now into the lower back position. So into the arch of your back, where your back curves at the bottom. Okay? Losing my trousers. So you can put your pillow back behind your head again if you want to, if it's more comfortable. So we're going to do side to side gently with the knees. Feet and knees together, so your knees are bent. Take a breath. Tense, engage, and then slowly drop the knees to the right side. And then breathing in, bring them back to the center. So the whole time, keeping the core engaged, pulling the rib cage down. So just gently rocking the knees from side to side. Oh, I can hear the rain now, raining again. So this is just giving your lower back a nice massage. Should feel quite nice. Last two. And relax. Okay, we're going to curl up again. Make sure your balls are in the right place. And then I want you to just lift your head and shoulders, move your pillow again to the side, lift your head and shoulders, and you're going to tilt your pelvis, but I want you to keep your bottom on the floor. Don't lift your hips up this time. Breathe in, tense, engage, tuck your chin under, lift up, and just tilt the pelvis. So you're pressing the small of your back into the balls. Again, tilt, lifting the head and shoulders and lower. So remember not to pull on your neck. As you lift, just tucking that chin under, tilting, pressing into the balls, and breathe in, relax. So breathe out on the lift, breathe in, release. Keep going, you've got 3 more to go. Last 2. And 1 more. Okay, relax your head down and just stretch the arms over the head. Keep your legs, keep your knees bent for this one. So we're going to go for our full sit-up now. So you're going to sit up, curl up as high as you can, and then reach your arms past your knees. Breathe in, tense, engage, sit up, and reach. Curl down slowly, control, arms over the head. And again, breathe out, sit up, reach. Breathe in, curl down, arms overhead. 6 to go. So remember, you need to control the movement, not too fast. Well done, looks good. Last 3. Last 2. And last 1. And stretch. So you want your arms over your head, and I want you to straighten both legs now, lengthening the body again. Just take a couple of breaths, and then we're going to do our rotations next. So try and keep your legs straight if you can. If you do need to bend your knee, that's fine. That's an easy option. So if you put your left hand behind your head and reach your right arm over your head. Point your toes. So we're going to lift the right shoulder and the left leg. Okay, breathe in, tighten. Tummy and ribs down, and then reach the arm past the leg and lower it back down. And again, reach and lower. So think about squeezing all the muscles in your legs when you lift up. Point the toes and squeeze. Perfect. You've got 3 more of these left if you can. And then just have a little rest before we do the other side. Stretch the arms over the head, lengthening the body. Excuse me. When you're ready, you're going to put your right hand behind your head. So we're lifting the left shoulder and the right leg. Okay? So take a deep breath, tense, engage, and then lifting the left shoulder towards the right leg. And curl back down. And again, breathe out, reach. And breathe in, curl down. So again, squeezing the muscles all the way down the legs. Pointing the toes if you can. Remember, if you do start to get cramp, just relax your foot. Last 4. Last 2, nearly there. And rest. Arms over the head now, nice and long again. So if you want to put your pillow back behind your head, and then we're going to take both legs nice and high. Okay. And then we're going to open, little pulse, close. Open, little pulse, close. Open and close. So you're doing 2 little bounces. 1, 2, close. 1, 2, close. Keep the core engaged. 1, 2, close. 4 more. 1, 2, close. 1, 2, close. Last 2. 1, 2, close. And last 1. 1, 2, close. Bend your knees first, stretch out straight. Arms over the head, nice and long. And then we're going to move the balls down now, and you're going to put them underneath the top of your hips. So it's not quite your bottom, it's just where your hips start. Okay, so we've got our imaginary puddle of water at the bottom of the mat. Put your calves on the table, 90-degree bend, hips and knees, and we're going to lift the head and shoulders, tuck your chin under, stretch the arms forward, hold that position, take a breath, and then dip your toes in the puddle, both legs moving at the same time. So lifting up as high as you can. Remember to keep that chin tucked under. If you're struggling with your neck, you can put your hands behind your head for a bit of support if you need to. Up to you. Squeeze. Remember to breathe. This is hard, this one. Keep breathing. Last 4. And rest. Slide the legs straight again and stretch nice and long. Onto one leg circles now. So if you bend your right leg, your left leg, and take your right leg straight up. Okay, so we're going to draw a line down, breathe in, tense, engage, draw a line and circle around the outside. So complete circles now if possible, or you can carry on with that capital D shape, it's up to you. Keeping that core engaged. Remember, it's a breath in and a breath out on each circle. Okay, pause and take it the other way. So concentrating on the core now. Pointing the toes again, squeezing the muscles all the way down the fronts of your legs. Keep them tight. Last one. And pop your foot back on the floor. Change legs, left leg up, point the toes, breathe in, tighten. It's going to be in, ribs down, draw a line and circle. So D shapes or circles. Breath in, breath out on each circle. Squeeze the thighs, pointing your toes. Try and keep your top part of your body nice and still. You're only moving your leg, everything else is still. Okay, let's just change direction now. Circle outwards first and bring it round. Last 3. Oh, I lost count then, I got carried away. Stretch both legs straight and take the arms over the head. Hands down by your sides now. And then we're going to bring the legs up, nice and straight again. Okay, take a breath. Tense, engage, and then we're going to do scissors. So you're going to lower one leg and change sides. So keeping the legs straight this time. If you do need to bend them, that's fine. So concentrate on the core now. Keep it engaged. The lower you take your leg, the harder you can make it. So to make it easier, you could just do smaller scissors. Okay, control and breathe. Last 4. And rest. Okay, you're going to just bring your knees into your chest now. So just hook your knees in and then gently rock from side to side. Just massaging the bottom of your spine. Okay, so we're going to pretend we've got a pencil in between our knees. Okay, and there's a piece of paper straight above you. Let your calves just relax on your hamstrings. And then we're going to draw a line now with the pencil. So take a breath, tense, engage the core, and then just go from side to side. So you're drawing a horizontal line straight across, side to side. So maintain that core engagement. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, give your knees a hug again. Pull them into your chest. And relax. We're going to move the balls down now, so put them underneath your bottom. One under each bum cheek. This is going to feel nice now because my bum is still aching from Tuesday. Enjoy, Dale. So we're going to straighten out the legs. Okay, and then we're going to try and lift both legs at the same time. Okay, so if you can't do both at the same time, you can do one at a time if you prefer. So take a breath, tense, engage, and then start to lift those legs up. So if that's too hard on your back, just do single legs and just alternate, keep changing sides. So you want to keep your legs nice and straight. Point the toes and then try and bring the legs as close to your chest as you can. So you're feeling a hamstring stretch down the back of your legs at the top. Lift and control it back down. So it's always got to be controlled and slow. Try and keep your shoulders relaxed as well. Remembering to breathe, so always breathe on the hardest bit, which is the lift. Breathe out on the hard bit. Okay, last 2 if you can. And then hold the legs up and bend the knees. Knees into chest. have a little breather. And then we are going to do hands of the clock next. So when you're ready, take both legs to 12 o'clock. Point the toes, make sure you can feel the balls pressing into your bum. If you can't, just move them a little bit higher. They need to be making contact with the muscle. Chin under, point the toes, so both legs at 12 o'clock. Breathe in, tighten. Tummy and ribs down, and then right leg goes to quarter past or 10 past if you can't reach quarter past. So again, slow, controlled movements, concentrate, squeezing the muscles in the thighs, breathing out and breathing in. So with this one, the hard bit is as you bring the leg back. So you can switch your breathing around if you want to. So you can breathe in to go down and breathe out to bring it back. Breathe in to go down, breathe out to come back. It doesn't really matter as long as you're not holding your breath. Last two. And one more. Right, let's have a little bit of a rest first before we do the other leg. Just rest and bring your knees into your chest. It's okay to bend your knees when you do this if you're finding that your hips are hurting, okay? Okay, just going to put the music back on. It's gone off. So when you're ready, take both legs up again. 12 o'clock, so we're going to take the left leg now to quarter two. So breathe in, tighten, tummy and ribs down, and then when you're ready, take it down to the left. So breathe in, take it down, breathe out, lift it up. So slow and controlled. So you're trying to keep the legs straight. That's what you're aiming for. But if your hips are painful, then just bend your knee. That's fine. Keeping that core engaged. Concentrate. Okay, got two left. And rest. Bring the knees in. Okay, so you're going to put your calves on the table, on the pretend table, 90-degree bend in the knees, 90-degree bend in the hips. Okay, breathe in, tense, engage, and then slowly rock both knees to one side, back to the center, and to the other side. Just let the ball press into the muscle, try and relax the muscles in your bottom. Keeping everything relaxed. Perfect. This one feels really nice when your bum's aching. I could do this all day. Okay, last two. And rest. Okay, we're going to put the feet on the floor now and just stretch out as long as you can again. And then we've got the last one lying down, and we're going to do an infinity sign. Okay, so you're going to go. Actually, we won't do that. We'll do double D's like we did yesterday, I think, for a change. So arms down. Lift your legs up, make sure the balls are in contact with the muscle. So we're going to breathe in, tense, engage, and then take both legs down and circle both legs around. Okay? So you're opening your feet and circling round. It's up to you how low you take your legs. Obviously, it makes it much harder the lower you take your legs. Three to go. Last two. And one more. Rest. Now let's go the other way. Breathe in, tighten. Circle around the outside. And bring it up. Circle around. And up. Am I doing that wrong? I am, aren't I? Yes, sorry, we need to go down and then round. So you go down first and round, I think. Are you feeling it, Mandy? Shall we stop? Okay, rest. Stretch nice and straight now. Arms over the head. So just have a nice big stretch. And then we're going to roll over onto our side. So get your balls, and then lying on your side, I want you to put one of the balls, just one, underneath your hip. Now this can be quite uncomfortable, so I want you to make sure that it's not pressing on your bone. Try and get it on a nice fleshy bit. Okay? So instead of lying all the way down, we're going to stay on the elbow, so there's not too much weight on the ball. So just resting on your elbow, and make sure your elbow is underneath your shoulder. Okay? So we're going to keep the bottom leg bent and straighten out the top leg. Okay? So get your hips stacked so that the hip bone is pointing forward. Make sure you feel comfortable, and then we're going to lift that top leg up and down. So take a breath, tense, engage, and then just lift the top leg up and down. So you're not going to be able to go as high today because you're on the ball and you're on your elbow as well. But you'll still feel it in the hips. So we're keeping the foot flexed, keeping the core engaged. Last three. Last two. And one more. Okay, now we're going to go for a side kick. Okay, so you're going to kick forward. Breathe in, tighten. Keep the foot flexed. Kick forward and backwards. So again, keeping that core engaged. Just swinging that leg backwards and forwards as far as you can. Well done, last three. Last two. And relax. Okay, we're going to get the ball now, and I want you to put it, I'll just show you where you're going to put it, underneath your arm there. Can you see that? It's the same colour, I'll use that one. Just there, yeah? Can you all see that? So you're going to lie on your side still, on the same side, and put it there, so it's underneath your arm. Just get rid of your pillow. So again, make sure that it's in a comfortable position, not pressing on any bone or anything. Okay? So once you've got your ball in, you're going to stretch your arm over your head and then just gently rest your head on your hand, on your arm. Now, if the ball feels uncomfortable, please just move it a little bit lower down to a different position until it feels that it's not uncomfortable. Okay? So keeping your hand on the floor in front, I want you to just gently rock forwards and backwards. So the ball is pressing underneath the arm. Remember, if it feels painful, just move the ball to a different position till you get it right. It needs to be on the muscle. Okay, just relax your head down. Okay, and then I want you to keep your hand on the floor and then lift your head off your arm. So breathe in, tighten. then just lift the head up and slowly lower it back down. And again, lift the head up and slowly back down. Lift and lower. Last one. And relax. Okay, just let yourself sink into the balls now. Just relax. Okay, and then pushing yourself up now, we're going to go to the other side. So to put your head on the opposite side of the mat now. And then again, just put it underneath. There, yeah? You see? Got muscles there, believe it or not. Okay, again, so make sure you're comfortable, and then when you get comfortable, stretch the arm over the head and just rest your head on your arm. Okay, so hands on the floor, and then just gently rock backwards and forwards. Okay, now we're going to lift the head and the shoulder, just the head. So breathe in, tighten, and lift the head. And slowly relax it back down. And again, lift up, and lower. Still breathing. Okay. Last 4. Last 2. And 1 more. Perfect. Okay, we didn't do the one under the hip, did you? I forgot about that one. So put the ball underneath your hip now. Good job I remembered, or we'd have been wonky. So remember, it shouldn't be on your bone, it's got to be on the muscly bit, okay? Make sure it's comfortable. So you're resting on your elbow, okay? Your bottom leg is bent and your top leg is straight and your hips are pointing forward, okay? Are you all in? Flex the foot, breathe in, tense, engage, and then lift that top leg up and down, nice and slowly, keeping the core engaged. Take the hand away from the floor if you want to. Last 3. And 1 more. Okay, now so we're going to kick forward, breathe in, tighten, take the leg in front, and then behind. And again, in front, and behind. So you're breathing out as you bring the leg in front. Last 4. Is that 4 or 3? I don't know. I forgot to count them. And relax. Okay, we're going to come up now into a seated position. So now you need to put your balls underneath the crack where your bottom meets your bum. Yeah? I don't know what it's called. I just call it the crack. The crack at the top of your legs. Sounds awful, doesn't it? Okay, get them even, otherwise you're going to fall off. Need to be in the right place. Okay, are we ready? So flex your feet, breathe in, and then we're going to gently reach towards your legs, and then bring the arms over the head and round. So it's big circles, sliding your hands down your legs. Reach the arms up and round. So I'm falling off my balls. Reach and round. So I want you to really squeeze the muscles in your arms. As you circle them round, squeeze the muscles in your back and your arms. Reach forward, over the head, and round. Stretch. Last two. And one more. Mary, next time you do this one, you can bend your knees a little bit if it's uncomfortable. So you could do it with your knees bent and just reach forward, over and round. Last one. Reach forward and round. Perfect. Now we're going to sit in a straddle. So legs as wide as you can. You've still got them in the same place, in the crack. And then we're going to reach towards the right leg. So if you're more comfortable bending your other leg, you can do whatever you want with your left leg, okay? It doesn't have to be straight. So when you're ready, we're going to do the same again. Say a prayer, reach, and squeeze the shoulder blades together. So it's a little bit like breaststroke. Reach. So you're aiming to get your chest to touch your thigh one day. Reach. Perfect. Last time. And relax. So we're going to go over the left leg now, so you can do whatever you want with your right leg. You can bend it. Okay? And then same again, swimming breaststroke, reach and squeeze. Reach and squeeze. Mary, instead of doing the arms, you can just keep your hands on the floor for a little bit of support if you're struggling, okay? So just do it without the arms, just lowering your chest towards your thigh. Okay, last time. And relax. So we're going to go to the middle now. So hands in front, breathe in, tighten, and then reach towards the middle and stretch the arms over the head. Bring them round, reach to the middle, stretch up, arms back, bring the arms down. Reach to the middle, arms over the head, and round. 4 more if you can. Reach, lift, circle. Reach, lift, circle. Perfect. Last 2. Reach, lift up, and circle. One more time. Reach, lift, and circle. Perfect. Okay, slide your legs together now and just give them a little shake. So we're running out of time. I'm getting carried away today. Put the balls underneath your hamstrings now. Okay, and then just slowly hold on to your calves and gently pull your chest towards your thighs. If you're struggling with that one, put your hands behind and use the floor to push yourself forward if you need to, okay? So you should feel the lower back stretching. And slowly come back up. Now slide the balls down so that they're underneath the backs of your knees. Put your hands on the floor behind you. And then we're just going to point and flex the feet. That's That's all it is, just pointing and flexing your toes. Squeeze. So it's like ballet. Naughty toes, good toes. Naughty toes, good toes. Last two. And then keep your feet flexed and just do some little bounces on the ball. So toes up, naughty toes, and just bounce. And relax. Okay, we're going to slide them down underneath our calf muscles now. Just halfway down your shin. Hands on the floor again. And again, we're going to point and flex the toes. Okay, keep them pointed and pretend you're swimming. So you're swimming really fast with your toes pointed. Okay, now flex. And rest. Okay, we're going to lie on our front now, and I want you to put the balls underneath your quads, tops of your legs. So lying on the front. Okay, and then just roll backwards and forwards along the length of your legs. So you're on your elbows, excuse me, on your elbows, and just roll backwards and forwards all the way down the front of your thigh. And relax. Okay, up into a cobra now. So neck in line with the spine, breathe in, squeeze your tummy and push up into a cobra. Slowly back down. Again, push up. So you're just using the strength in your arms. Keeping your neck in line with your spine and breathing. Last 4. And one more time. And relax. Just have a little rest there now. So you can adjust your balls if they're not in the middle, get them level. And just have a little breather. So we're going to do a quad stretch now. So I want you to bend one leg and grab onto your foot or your trousers, whatever you can reach. And then pull your foot towards your bottom, and then I want you to push your the front of your leg into the ball. Your quad, I couldn't remember what it was called then. So pushing the front of your thigh into the ball. Press it down. If you can't reach your foot, you can just bend your knee and just still press the leg into the ball. Next time, wear some flares. Change sides, so just do the other leg now. Either hold on to the foot or just bend the knee. And then gently pushing that thigh into the ball. Hard as you can stand it. Okay, let's come back up into the cobra. And then into a calf, a prayer stretch. Okay, come back up, and now I want you to put the balls in between the backs of your knees. And we're going to do the same again, back into your prayer stretch. Okay, you all in? And then when you're ready, just gently lower your bum towards your calves. Stretch the arms forward, and then just put as much pressure on as you can. And just let the muscle relax into the ball. Okay, slide yourself back up and move the ball a little bit lower down so it's on your calf. And then you're just going to sit on the balls now. So the balls are on your calves, and then you're sitting on the balls. So they're pressing into your calves. Okay, so we're not leaning forward this time. We're just going to stay there. And then if you can, try and lean back just to make it a little bit more intense. If you can stand it, if not, doesn't matter, you can lean forward. Whatever feels comfortable for you. This feels quite nice for me because my calf's hurting. Hopefully it'll make it better for tomorrow. Okay, come back up. And then we're going to do cat and camel with the balls under our knees. So I want you to come onto your hands and knees, put the balls on the floor, and then put one knee on first and then the other. Okay, so it might be a bit wobbly. Toes flat. Okay, and then when you're ready, you're going to round your back, drop your head, push your hips forward so you're in an angry cat position, arching the back or rounding the back. And then we're going to stick your bottom in the air and come into a happy cat now. So don't tilt your head back too far, just sticking your bum up, making a dip in your back. So that's the happy cat. So back into angry cat again, let your head drop, push the hips forward. And then back into happy cat. Just going to do 6 of these, that's 2, so we've got 4 left. Back into angry cat, rounding the back, and happy cat. Don't tilt your head back too far, stick your bottom up. And again, back into happy cat. Oh, sorry, now we're in happy cat. That was angry cat. I'm getting my cats mixed up now. This is your last one. I think you get the gist, don't you? Happy cat. And, oh, I've just said it again. And relax. Okay, we're going to just take the knees off the balls now. You can put the balls to one side now. And I just want you to do one foot in front of the knee as if you're going to propose to somebody. So you're kneeling on one knee, okay? So I've got my right leg forward, yeah? So if you all put your right leg forward so we don't get confused, okay? Okay, so I want you to lean into it now so you can feel a stretch in the hip. Okay, rest your elbow on your knee, and then I want you to reach up with your left hand, okay, as high as you can, and then just gently take it over to the right. So you're bending like a banana, okay? So bend as much as you can, and then I want you to pull your shoulder down your back. Just hold that there. And relax. Okay, swap over. So you want your left foot in front now. Okay, so start by tilting the pelvis, pushing the hip forward. Okay, hand on the knee, and then take that right arm up. So you're going to lean over like a banana as far as you can, still pushing the hip forward. And then pull your shoulder blade or your shoulder down your back, as if you're pulling your shoulder blade down your back. You should feel that stretch right inside. Okay. Relax onto your knees and then come up into down dog. Straighten your legs, press your head through your arms towards your thighs, and then we're just going to paddle the heels now, one at a time. So just lifting one heel at a time. Still pushing the head through the arms. Okay, now if you can, try and get both heels as low to the floor as you can. And then we're just going to hold that stretch there. Keep pushing the head through the arms. Okay, breathe in. And then walk your hands towards your feet. And then arching your back, so you're back to the angry cat, so that your hands just lift off the floor. Let your head drop and do some little circles. Okay, change direction of the circles. And then bend both knees, suck your tummy in and uncurl one vertebra at a time until you're standing up straight. And then again, just give your feet a little paddle, one foot lifting at a time, just to stabilize the blood pressure. Now we're just going to finish off with a few squats. So I want you to get your balls again. Sorry, Mary, I've just seen you put yours down. And I want you to hold on to something just in case. Find something to hold on to in case you have a nasty accident. And then we're going to put the balls underneath our toes. Can you see that, what I'm doing? So one ball under each toe. So hold on to the wall or a chair, whatever you've got. Okay? And then breathe in, tighten. And then breathing out, we're going to do some squatting forward and slowly back up. So if you're quite good at balancing, you can hold on to your knees. If you're feeling really wobbly, just keep holding on to the wall, just in case. So you should feel a nice stretch in your calf muscles now. Try and keep your back straight. Okay, let's hold that down now. So just stay there. Hold on to the wall or your thighs and just hold it there. So you're just feeling that nice stretch in the calf muscles. Okay, squeeze your tummy in, come back up and give your legs a little shake. So we've got one more. So this time we're going to put the balls under our heels. So hold on to something first till you get your balance. Put one heel on first and then the other. So what you'll find now is you can go down much further. So start with the first one, holding onto the wall, and then squat down. If you're very good at balancing, you can just rest your hands on your thighs. So if you can, touch the floor and reach the arms over the head. Touch the floor. Remember, if you prefer, just keep holding on to the wall. Stretch. Okay, last two. You're trying to get your bottom as low as you can, comfortably. One more. And reach over the head. Okay, bring the arms down and then just get rid of one ball. Oh, I've got rid of both. And then just hold on again if you want to and just roll the ball along the bottom of your foot. So just one, just rolling backwards and forwards. Put a little bit more pressure on it to make it more intense if you want to. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Nice foot massage. And then swap over. Get your balance first, be careful, and then start lightly, and then you can put more pressure on if you want to. The clouds are looking lovely now, Dale. You've got a gorgeous view, haven't you? Just keep rolling, more pressure. Oh, I could do that all day. Okay, give your legs a little shake. And then stepping wide, toes are pointing out. Last bit, cross the arms, take a big deep breath in. And then reaching over your head, squeezing the muscles in the shoulders, the back and the tummy, and breathe in. Again, big deep breath in, stretch, and breathe out. And then one more time, big deep breath in, reach, and breathe out. And that is it, you did it. Give yourselves a big clap, well done guys. So if you turn your microphones back on, a little chat, see if we're still friends.